Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Rebels offense is on the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The receiver grabs it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the Rebels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch, can he get in? Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Tar Heels offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in here in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
So, second down after the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Tar Heels looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On first down, it's play action. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 29. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. It's a quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. The Rebels begin a new series here, first and 10. And they hand it off to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going in here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. To throw. It's done. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Tar Heels will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, UNC. Strong game by this quarterback. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Line up here and go for the onside kick. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Breaking tackles. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And it's North Carolina in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Over the middle and incomplete. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half. So the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's done. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking.
Touchdown, North Carolina. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He's swarmed by the defense. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's done. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up?
And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, UNC. No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point was up and good. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner is brought down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Rebels will line up to kick it away.
4th down.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the Tar Heels looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Looking to pass. It's done. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. This time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass. It's done. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Bond. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ole Miss, 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Rebels will have to kick it away. He's getting a workout here. It's his 5th punt of the night. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. to pass. It's done. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Quick throw to the left. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Past the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
North Carolina, 63, Ole Miss.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
He's going to pull it down and run. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. A handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO, and he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. The punter's leg is going to be sore tonight, upcoming his 6th punt. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Defense is coming after him. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He makes the grab. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's done. A deep shot to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic in the PAT.
North Carolina, 70, Ole Miss.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's second down. It's an option look. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete for a third straight play. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Leaning on the run game here late. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. The back's got it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the quarterback just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.